guys, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. It is going to be a fall inspired look because it is fall time, kind of. It's still kind of hot outside, but we need those fall time colors like the reds and the oranges and the browns, and they're my favorite colors. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first we'll be starting out with the Porefessional primer. I use it because I have the biggest pores in the entire world. And this is the only primer that fills them in so much. It's very creamy and soft and velvety, and it feels just super nice on the skin. I feel like I use way too much primer for my face, but that's okay. I try to cover it all. Alright, and the next thing we will be doing is I'm actually just gonna do my eyebrows off camera, so because it's just difficult, so just wait on 20 seconds and they will be on. And my eyebrows are done. They're not really that amazing because for some reason this pomade's just not working lately. I don't know, but it's the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and it's just been a classic favorite for me. It seems to always work, except for lately my skin's just been super oily that it does not want to stick for some reason. I don't know, but anywho, next we'll be doing the foundation, and I'm using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. And this is in shade Light 44 Cool. So, this is how I apply it. I don't know how you're going to apply it. Everyone applies their foundation differently. This just seems to work the best for me. It seems to apply evenly everywhere if I just do dots. I'm going to be using this Eco Tools powder brush. It's really tiny, and I got it in like a little set at TJ Maxx. And it blends out foundation really next nicely. I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. This is a mini. I don't really know how I have a mini. Oh, I got it from the Sephora box. That's how. This is an L3 Warm. It's a bit darker than my normal one, but which is L5 Neutral. It seems to cover a lot more, and I got a little bit darker, so I don't really need the light one as much. I'm a mess when it comes to my concealer. And then I do mix in a little bit of the lighter just so it gives a more of a highlighted area. Not really so much there, but definitely up there, you know, because you put highlight here. And I will be using a beauty blender. This is not the actual beauty blender, the one that's like $20. I'll just be wetting this real quick. That sound is weird. But this is what I got at TJ Maxx for $4, and it is infused with argan oil, so I'm a bit intrigued. And I've had one before that was infused with aloe, and it worked, in my opinion, 20 times better than the $20 one. So this is the first time I'm using this argan oil one, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It blends out very nicely. Alright, so next I'm going to be, I don't actually have a contour palette. I'm cheap, and I don't want to spend money on one. Actually, I'm about to, so don't fret. This is really old, but it's the E.L.F. Warm Bronzer palette. I tend to just use this as a kind of contour thing. I'm just going to use the Eco Tools because I'm just going to wash it afterwards anyways. So it does the same thing. It's not very, it kind of looks like, yeah, this swatch is suck because it's E.L.F. So yeah, you don't see anything. But it looks shimmery in the palette, but it's very matte. It's very, very matte. So, not really sure why it looks shimmery and then it's not, but you know. It's all okay. And then for my blush, I will be, no, I'm gonna use this one. This is my favorite. So, it is Nars in Amour. It's probably my favorite blush. I just apply very lightly. And just wait. It always looks like super stark because I'm so pale. So it's really hard to find blushes that aren't super pink and in your face because I'm not a pink person. But I'm just gonna go in and that up, and I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Powder. It's such a mess to apply. Just to touch up, kind of bake a little bit, you know. It's getting everywhere in my face. Alright, we're just gonna let that sit. It'll look like a white mess for a little bit, but you know, it's fine. Next we are going to be doing the eyes, which is the most important part of makeup anyways, in my opinion. So, I don't really know what goal I'm going for here, just fall colors. I have several palettes sitting out, so we're just gonna see where the road takes us. I'm going to be starting out with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I will be using this shade all the way over here. I believe it's called Samel or something of that nature. I don't know for sure. I'll just be applying it here and then bringing it over just like that. So over. Worry about blending it out until I at least get a second color going. So we're gonna go ahead and get a second color going here, and that will be from the Naked Urban Decay Naked palette, Smoky, and it will be in color Whiskey, which is the brown right here. Alright, I just applied very little of that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take my blending brush wherever it needs to and blend that up. Okay, so next I'm going to bring a little bit of reds into this. So what I have is Colourpop's Super Chalk Shadow in Brady. I'm obsessed with this color. It's very fall-esque. I'll be using my blending brush just to apply some of this into the crease and bring it over. Alright, now it looks like I have perfect circles around my eyes, so I will blend that out real quick. Okay, and next I'm going to be applying from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just going using every single palette and shadow I own, but it's fine. I will be applying the color Red Ochre. I believe that's what it's called. It's this one right here. It's right in the middle. And I'm just going to keep this on the outside, and I'm not going to bring it in. Oh, oh, you just can tell when you're using really good quality. Not that I do love, like, obviously the Naked palette. I mean, the Naked and the Kat Von, you just have super pigments, but I'm using neutral colors. But once you get a color in, this palette is my favorite palette. Seriously good. Every time I use it, I'm still like in awe of how, okay, yeah, I'm in awe of how freaking gorgeous the shades are. I'm just constantly obsessed with it. So just please excuse my like excitement for this palette. It's my favorite palette. Alright, I do want a little bit more browns into this before I put a little bit more burgundy into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Cyprus Umber in just a tad. I'm not going to go overboard. And I'm just going to apply it kind of in the bottom corner. You can see how pigmented this is already. And all of these are dry brushes. I have not used a wet brush yet. I'm just going to pull that up. Okay, and next we are going to be applying this wonderful Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in Static. The formula on these Super Shock Shadows are amazing. I'm just going to be bringing that in. Just look at how pretty that is. And I'm not bringing that out, I'm just keeping that in the, right on the lid. And I'm going to just kind of blend it with and up. It's kind of a very, it looks burgundy. I haven't used this since like last Christmas, but it looks burgundy, but it's very purple on the eye. Like I guess in the light it kind of looks a lot more, when I'm looking at it, it looks very burgundy. It looks very purple in this light. But it's very purple, and I kind of digging it. It reminds me of like fall leaves. I'm digging it. So next, I'm just going to blend out the outer side, just to my likings, and then we will move on to the lower lash. Okay, so on the lower lash line, I'm going just to be using the Whiskey from the Urban Decay Naked palette, Smoky, and just gonna run that underneath. Okay, and then of course, the Kat Von D tattoo liner. I can't go without a wing liner. It's not my style. I'll just make it look a million times better to me. I completely forgot, but I'm doing an inner corner. I'm going to be using, it's called High from the Smoky palette. I'm just gonna go in the inner corner. Also, right below the brow. Usually, you typically do this before you put liner on. But I just don't remember. I don't remember things. And then I have to curl my lashes because I have absolutely straight lashes. They just never hold their curl either, so I have to curl them a couple times and just keep pressing. And I will be using the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. It is amazing, and my dog chewed it, and it's all alright. And let me pop on some lashes off camera because it's just an attractive time. So just hold up one second. And we are done with the lashes, and I also went ahead and just wiped off all the excess setting powder. That's what it's called. I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush. And now I'm going to do my favorite part, and that is use a highlight. And I've actually never used this highlight, so this is a first time experience for both of us. It is from the Sigma Beauty Wildflower palette, and it is called Peaceful. Ooh, that's a lot of kickback. I didn't even really dig into it. Oh, let's just see where it takes us. Is it showing up on camera? It's very subtle, but I like it. Because there's not a lot of sun in the fall, so you don't need a blinding highlight. Or do you? I don't know. I like how subtle it is. Ooh. Damn. just look at my nose. I'm just gonna add a little bit to that high color. I'm just gonna add a little bit more to my nose because I'm feeling that. It's so subtle, but it looks so good. And then, of course, the cupid's bow. Alright, and of course, we cannot forget the most important, well, one of the most important parts, and that is the lipstick. And I've been sitting here trying to debate what color to use, and I have decided the best color options is Lolita. I can't pronounce words that well, I'm sorry. From the Kat Von D Everlasting Lipstick, Liquid Lipstick. Alright, and of course we cannot forget the setting spray. I'm just going to use a very simple one. This is the Mario Bestucci, the rose water one. So, there is the final look. Well, thanks, and tell me what you think about in the comment section. Also, it is fall time, so that means my favorite holiday is coming up, and I just can't decide what to be for Halloween. So, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Don't really be concerned that I have pink hair because I'll probably dye my hair accordingly, but if you could just give me some ideas, suggestions, that would be amazing. So thank you. I hope you like this tutorial. If you have any ideas about what I could do for my next one, just let me know in the comments below, and I will also leave a list of all the products that I used. That way you can use them too. Thanks. Bye.